A Douglas County judge rules a 12-year-old shooting suspect should be placed in a juvenile justice center. Good evening, I'm Julie Cornell.
I'm Rob McCartney. Prosecutors say the boy shot a woman in the leg as he and a 15-year-old robbed her near 72nd and Corby. That was earlier this month, and she survived.
Well, the boy was later released to his mom and then placed in a behavioral health program. As KETV News Watch 7 Sarah Feely reports, the judge calls him a serious risk to the community. Sarah.
At just 12 years old, the boy legally cannot be kept in a detention center. Prosecutors argue he should be watched closely and asked the judge to move him out of a home program he's in now and into a justice center. Police arrest a 12-year-old boy after a woman shows up to a gas station near 72nd and Maple saying she's been shot.
He had a gun. It was a loaded gun. He used it. He shot somebody, and that's a very concerning situation.
In front of juvenile judge Matthew Kaler Thursday, prosecutors, the Department of Health and Human Services, and others spoke about the boy's situation, the allegations, and what the best plan is for him. The home-based supervision program he's in now believes they can work with him, juvenile advocates saying, quote, "He's a 12-year-old. He's made a very adult decision here, but he is a child. I don't think he's so far gone we can't help him," end quote. They also brought up the concern about placing the boy back with his mother, saying they can't guarantee his safety or his family's.
We need to have the resources that we have a secure facility to detain this person until a judge can figure out what to do.
Advocates argued a group setting would harden the teen. Judge Kaler responded, saying the 12-year-old who's allegedly shot someone is known for running and other behavior issues. He's had chances, including being put back with his mother. Kaler telling the boy directly, quote, "I cannot detain you legally. Otherwise, I would," end quote. But he remains extremely concerned about the safety of the community and his own safety.
He's been in the system already. And so that's, again, tells us something about his background and his behavior issues.
The judge ultimately decided to put the boy on pre-adjudication probation to seek placement for him at the Juvenile Justice Center in Sarpy County. But Sarpy County has to accept him, and the judge cannot force him to go. If he isn't accepted, he'll remain in the home program he's in now. He's charged with 5 felonies for the shooting and robbery.
It's very disturbing, very concerning, and we need to make sure we get a handle on it to keep people safe and somehow to fix this problem, particularly with this person.
It's worth noting the gun the 12-year-old allegedly used in this case was stolen from Frontier Justice earlier this year. The 12-year-old goes back to court near the end of October, and if he admits guilt, he could be placed in a number of programs like probation, in or out of home placements, or even a youth rehabilitation and treatment center. Back to you.
All right, Sarah, thanks. We'll keep following that one.